to hear my shenanigans.
Same.
What is this?
I should probably post that we're live.
I've been gnomed.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, did you open it?
No, I have no copyrighted music, best gaming music, 3 hours of it open as our background. And
Yeah.
somebody just yelled frag out in the middle of the song.
I have the Feeling Good Summer Vibe Volume 1 going.
Oh, I don't need that. There we go. Almost copied my dashboard link. There we go. Why don't we just play Twisted Treeline every map? That's a good question.
No, it's not. If it gets to a tie-breaking game, we should just pit them in TFT. Whoever wins, wins.
Okay, our teams are into the lobby now, so we should get started here any second. It's very
43
exciting.
doesn't have his tag on.
Oh, and the stream title
There we go.
updated. That's classic. Okay. What is the... What's the website where I change all the stream titles? I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I updated the Twitch stream. That's all that's really important, right? Oh, I know what it is. Okay. This is what happens when they give me, like, all the keys. Oh, no. It logged me out. Alright, well, all the other streams are going to be wrong. Anybody who sees us on YouTube or Facebook, hello. This is not platinum capped. Unlucky.
I mean, close enough. Sort of, not really.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're into Champion Select for game number 1. Welcome to Championship Saturday of the Get Wrecked Summer Splash. My name is Maristomatic. My special guest caster today is going to be Otso.
Konnichiwa.
We're already done with the weeb. Just going to let that
So,
get that one out.
gotcha. I had
Breathe in,
to
breathe
get
out.
it out. Yep.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. So game 1 of the day, our losers bracket final, is going to be between the Poo Poo Crew and Return of the Middle Sticks. Poo Poo Crew opting for no bans, so we might restart Champion Select here to begin with. Or maybe they're just BMing because they did that already. So this matchup has already happened once up in the upper bracket semifinals. Poo Poo Crew won 2-0 after running some really innovative strategies, we'll call it. We had a Spawn Karthus game. We also had the Rise Azir bottom lane with a Sivir funnel. So we'll see what strategies the Poo Poo Crew come up with for our losers bracket. Yet looks like we're gonna opt for no bans. So
Well, they did already try to give side selection to Return the Middle Stakes, even though they already had it. So I'm sure they're not too worried about this game, or at least they feel this way.
yeah, so we're just gonna see a couple of champions taken off the table. The Rise is something that they've picked pretty much when available, so that's an understandable ban. I don't know where the Ari is targeted toward. It's hard to match up the Poo Poo Crew with their actual game tags, so we just kind of let it happen. I do know that Poo Poo Crew is running. They do have one sub in for their game. I don't know. I think they're missing the Azir one trick guy, and instead they have a more well-rounded mid lane replacement. I don't know which number that is. I'm gonna guess that they're in rough order, so it might be 43. But
Gotcha, because you were also saying earlier that they don't tend to run an actual AD carry in the bot lane. Instead, it's the mages, so I'm betting that's where the Ari's going.
yeah, Draven's taken away as well, which is something that Woohoo Jin, again, whichever number he is, plays a lot. So the Yasuo is going to be the first lock-in, which really doesn't tell us anything about where that's going or what sort of team comp they're going to run. So that's exciting. We get a Yasuo.
Well, isn't the sub that they put in one trick Yasuo, or was that someone else that we were looking at?
I don't
Oh,
see a
no,
one-trick
okay,
Yasuo
so
on my list, but
no, JK. The sub does have some games of the Yasuo, but so does Woohoo Jin. So
yeah, looks like we're gonna go for knockup comp, I guess. The Azir's been played mostly support for Poo Poo Crew, so
yikes.
we'll see if we're like traditional thinking, if it's like Azir Yasuo bottom lane or if it's something else. We can talk a little bit more about our TM. They locked in Ashe and Poppy, which are two of the stronger champions that they've played. Liposuction Lane has played a lot of Poppy, a lot of Cho'Gath, and Prodigium has basically been only playing Ashe or Sivir. And the Master Yi, Tendies, popped off on this. He went, I think it was just a casual 17-3 in their last game in the lower bracket. So I'm excited to see if he can break that out against the Poo Poo Crew.
I'm actually able to kind of tell where Return the Middle Sticks are going in their lanes compared to the PP crew. Because obviously Yi's going to the jungle, which I love, and Poppy in the top lane, or support, I guess, and Ashe in the bot lane. I've been playing against a lot of Ashe recently in lane, and she actually kind of just rolls over me with Comet and poking with her W, so I'm excited to see how well it'll do against their unconventional bot lane.
Yeah, Morgana's going to be banned. That's honestly probably fair. The Black Shield really helps break up synergies that you're trying to debate, and then Malphite Jarvan just going to get rid of some more knockups for Yasuo. So you got to go at least somewhere more or less traditional, I guess. You still have like Alistar available, but this is a pretty scary team comp being built by RTM. They're going to lock in the Taric, which synergizes super well with the Master Yi.
Yeah, if they find the team fight they're looking for with the Taric, I can definitely see Return the Middle Stakes coming out on top so far. Yuumi as a support for PP. Oh, bless you.
Sorry.
and Ornn being our last lock-in. So they have really strong lanes, in my opinion, and then they'll roll into the middle game and look for those picks. Both team fight potentials on both sides are very high.
Yeah, so who's the jungler for Poo Poo Crew?
Yes. Well,
Oh, they all have smite.
they all have
Oh
smite, so
no!
they
Malzahar.
all are the jungler.
Malzahar's gonna be the lock-in for that dang dude in the mid lane. Um, I I think they might actually stick with this. Like that wouldn't even surprise me in the
Do
least.
you?
Um,
I don't.
you don't? Okay. Um,
No, I would hope that they wouldn't go the. Yikes. Maybe they heard you, like, subconsciously. They're like, don't let him know who the real jungler is. Is there a time limit they have to have everything swapped up by?
no, it's just 0. Yeah, there's reswapping here. They still have 3
There we
smites,
go.
but Orianna jungle isn't unheard of. Yasuo I've seen jungle before. I don't think I've seen Ornn. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I guess we'll see as the smites tick back over into regular summoner spells where we're headed. Uh,
Well, we have the more conventional Return the Middlesticks team with Smite on Yi, so we don't have to worry about that. They actually do leave.
oh,
Oh, no, Ori switched last second. So it's either Yasuo or Ornn, and if I had to place my money anywhere, I'm going to say Yasuo?
yeah, I think Ornn would be a more traditional like top lane, or
Right.
you could run him the way that they're lined up. Not that you buy a whole lot into LCS order, but like Yumi Ornn bottom lane
Right.
right now with the Yasuo as your solo lanes. But I don't even know. Like,
I don't think so. Does Ornn ever run Spellbook? Is that a thing?
yeah. Well, he used to. I don't know if he does anymore.
That'd be my best bet, unless if they're. Wait, you said they've done funnel comps before, right?
Yeah.
Is this a potential into
Uh,
Yasuo,
you'd
maybe?
have to like, yeah, you'd be funneling Yasuo, and then probably leave like Yumi as your bot. I don't know. They're calling Yas Ornn funnel Ornn Yumi bottom, or Yumi bottom. Okay,
Or you bottom?
interesting. Kirby, I'm assuming has some inside information, so that
I was
sounds
gonna say.
legitimate. But
Well,
regardless,
we get to
both of
find
these
out.
teams have pretty ridiculous team fighting compositions. It doesn't seem like there's if you had to pick strong side laners in this game, like if we were going to see split maps or split pushing happening, you have to give that favor to Poo Poo Crew, right? With the Yasuo in a side lane, or
Oh, for sure.
even Azir or Ornn can deal with that pretty well, especially against like what ROTM has. But grouped up with the Taric and the Yi, you can win a team fight pretty much down any amount of gold that you want to be down. It
Mm,
gets more and more
mm-hmm.
difficult, but just the amount of synergy and the amount of damage that come out of that Master Yi is pretty disgusting.
100%.
Yeah.
So, real quick before the game starts, what's the plan for the day? What's the schedule? What are the stakes of this
Oh,
game,
so this is
Maris?
the losers bracket final. The loser of this best of 3 will be eliminated and will clinch third in the Summer Splash, which I believe gives them free entry to next split.
Woot woot.
And then the winner is going to move on and play EXT in the final. The team from the losers bracket would have to win 2 best of 3s, so whichever team advances from here would have to win 2 best of 3s against EXT in order to claim the crown, whereas EXT only has to win a single one. But that'll be immediately following, and they get, I'm sure, just oodles of rewards. I'm trying to look it up right now.
Oodles of rewards. Literal oodles. Is that
Oh,
a
never
technical
mind.
term?
So third doesn't get anything.
Oh,
Third,
yikes.
nothing. First
No woot
place,
woot.
you're getting 975 RP plus mystery skins, glory in all capital letters, and a free entry to the GRLCS next split. And second place, you get regular mystery skins.
Gotcha. So the stakes are high with these games tonight.
Something like that.
Man, looking at sums. No, Orn went, what the heck is that called? Grasp?
Yeah, no spell books here, so both of these smites are just smites.
Gotcha. So definitely gonna guess the funnel comp. that Kirby was actually pointing out earlier. Is yours still paused for you?
I have not
Oh, you're
loaded
still
yet.
loading in.
I am still in
That's
the
why
loading
I'm
screen.
paused.
Yes.
Well, they paused as soon as the game started, so just for everybody that can't quite see, there has been an in-game pause right as we have started, so we'll have to figure out what's going on there. I'm trying to see if there's anything special with these runes, but really there isn't. Um, and I can't even see starting items because, you know, that hasn't been a thing yet.
Oh, you actually can't. Oh, there you can. Yeah. Oh, no one bought
Well,
starting
they
items.
haven't
I guess
bought
it's
any,
my.
is what I'm
No, so
saying. So-
Yasuo's got a machete. He's got a machete. He's going for single camps. The jungle path is nothing but clear right now.
um, let's see. Are we? Okay, it looks like we're at very similar times. I just wanted to double check since I loaded in before you did.
Yeah, we'll
Um,
check once everything gets kicked off here. It looks like that dang dude's computer took a poo poo, according to the chat. So, uh,
Gotcha.
hopefully, that'll resolve itself before too long, and we can get into game number one. But, um, yeah,
How do you see chat?
if you hit I, you can turn chat on and off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no chat messages right now because I haven't been talking. But
Uh,
if there were any, you could see them. I think you can also
uh,
hit Z to show them. Yeah.
sure, I'll believe you. Oh man, I would like to talk about this game, but I have no idea what Pee Pee Poo Poo is actually doing. And so I was excited to see at least where they start on the map. Any guesses? Do you want to wager some bets?
Not
Start
not
red
particularly
with the
because
start top side.
they can start wherever they want because they have two smites. So you could conceivably start at any camp that you wanted to, as long as they're together. Because the power of friendship will triumph over
Friendship.
any jungle camp.
Power of friendship and two smites. Oh
Yeah,
man.
I am kind of interested. Prodigium doing the kind of more updated Ash build. He's got the Comet on Ash, which means that he'll probably be going for like the Essence Reaver Trinity Force build that we've seen recently.
See, and that's what I was talking about. What is that ability called? Her volley, duh. And so her volley with Comet actually does so much damage in the early game. It's actually kind of frustrating to play against.
Yeah, and it might be kind of difficult. They do have the Yumi to help keep sustained, but she did get some pretty substantial nerfs last patch. So having the Yumi down there with Oriana,
Yes.
Azir, might make it a little bit more difficult to sustain through everything.
You don't think Yumi is gonna attach herself to like Yasuo or something, and then they have 3 solo lanes, and Yumi just attaches to someone and goes with them in the jungle, and they do their thing. Is that a strat? Is that a thing?
Probably not, because Yumi would get super behind in XP, which isn't
Oh, I
like
guess that's true.
devastating, but you don't get.
Still.
I don't think you get the extra jungle XP from the jungle camps, and also like
Hmm.
um, then your jungler wouldn't get full XP from him, so he'd be behind if you do
See, I'm not
share. So
right. I'm not very good at funneling because when that patch came out, my role as AD carry disappeared overnight. Um, and so I honestly just like stopped playing League for a solid month.
just couldn't handle it. Just we're not.
I was reckless and I benched myself.
Didn't want to play Karma for
Eh,
the team. Hey,
I mean, I could play Karma, but I didn't want to learn the strat. I knew Riot was gonna get rid of it, so it's just like a whole thing.
well, he played like Janna and Karma in consecutive weeks, and then benched himself. Right? That was like,
Right, because that's
yeah,
so much fun.
yeah. You mean those supports aren't fun? The height of
I
League of
mean,
Legends
those
isn't playing Janna or Karma for your team.
the playing those champions in those roles is not fun. Janna and Karma in general, absolutely. Hit me up.
They said ready in the chat. I don't know why the game has not started then. I guess I should
Don't know.
just keep it on briefly.
See, your chat shows up. Mine's actually broken. Oh, play will
On
resume
pause.
in
Okay.
1. Yee.
Okay, so we're at 7 seconds together,
Yeah.
and then it stuttered, and now we're at 9.
Yeah, I think I'm like a second ahead of you, but it's fine.
Okay, well, we'll live. Welcome to the losers bracket final of the Summer Splash. On the blue side will be the Pee Pee Poo Poo Crew. I think it's just Poo Poo Crew is the official name. They're running a weird comp. They're wearing blue health bars this game. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
there's
gonna
a
run into each
fight
other level
immediately.
1. A big stun from Tarek. The bash into the wall, first blood, but a huge knockup from Ornn will come back. Ignites ticking him down. There's 1 for
There's
1
no
so far
focus.
as Yee's gone down. Nobody's focusing on anything. Ornn's taken pretty low. Slows land. The volley doesn't quite finish anybody off. More flashes blown. Another Q comes back out from Orianna just to try to slow, and it looks like everybody's
Fuck
gonna
it.
escape. Yumi's trying to body block for Orianna, and that should finally discourage everything. It's a 1 for 1, but first blood goes
Ash,
the
where
way
are
of
you
Return to the
going?
Middle Sticks. Oh, Prodigium gets the volley. It doesn't do enough damage.
Yikes, that was interesting. Everybody had the same idea and just ran it down the top lane Tribush, which is extremely interesting. I think it would have actually been more in Return the Middle Sticks' favor if they had decided to focus on someone. But overall, everything is still even. The kills went over to Poppy in the top lane and Yumi in the bot lane, so not I think it's pretty even. We do see something interesting starting. I'm going to keep talking with Ashe and Tarek in the top lane, with Orianna and Azir going to the bot lane. So it's kind of a swap.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a plan or if Return to the Middle Sticks are just saying, well, we're up here anyway and nobody has teleport to get down there, so let's just, let's just have
Roll
a
with it.
party up here. Yeah. So it is the Azir Orianna bottom lane to start with, and it looks like the Yasuo funnel with Yumi. And
Oh.
Ornn just has Smite for some reason.
Objective.
Yeah, objective
Securing.
control, I guess.
Yeah.
He tried to take Gromp and then got beat up by it and went to top lane, if I'm not mistaken. But he
Well,
actually,
with that level 1.
yeah, he actually hits level 2. He was at least hanging around Gromp. I don't think he started it because I guess he didn't miss any health. But
Yeah, the only thing I'm not too sure about with this lane swap is the fact that Poppy is just completely outranged by the Azir and Orianna in the bot lane.
Oh,
he's
Tendies
going
has
into
found
jungle.
Ot9, just trying to auto-attack him down, uses the Alpha Strike, the collapse from the Tarek, they're going to get the flash away, he still had it up. I think they were counting on that one all being down. There were a lot of summoners blown during that level 1 engagement. Now 23's here, he gets a double knockup, just auto-attacking down Tendies. That dang dude has joined the fray as well. Tendies gets the stun, he gets the kill. Yumi tries to jump back out, she's only level 1, so only has the Prowling Projectile. 23 walks in, gets silenced by Malzahar. I don't think that Malzahar and Tarek have enough damage at level 2 and 3, but they're able to get the blue buff away for Tendies. Oh, stun lands onto Ornn. Space Aid's just ticking him down. It's not enough damage, but the Q comes through. I don't know what to call them, the car wash curtains. I can't think of the name of the ability. It's not enough damage, though, for Return to the Middle Sticks, but they successfully steal the blue buff and defend their Master Yi. Yi gets a kill, which is really important, and it does put Ot9 on the 0-2 on the Yasuo.
Yeah, it's Call of the Car Wash Curtains. No, it's Call of the Void, which is the Car Wash Curtains. Would have killed him, chugged a pot. That was extremely interesting. So it seems like, if I'll be honest, it kind of seems like PP Squad or Poo Poo Squad, whatever the heck they're called, are slightly trolling and experimenting with this, because we were discussing before about how well the Yumi Yasuo funnel might work. And as you can see, Yumi until now was level 1, so level 2 at 4 minutes is not good.
Yeah.
I just feel like she's pretty useless.
And I had the pleasure to cast the first best of 3 between these two teams, and game 1 was the Sivir funnel that we talked about, and I did mention it at the time, but RTM they won the Diamond Cap Championship on the back of a Master Yi funnel.
Interesting.
So if there is a team in this league that has dealt with funneling, or at least knows how to beat a funnel, it's probably the team that's done it before. And we saw them kind of passively try to scale in that first game. They did all right until they just threw at Baron kind of inexplicably at 15 minutes. Or not 15, but at 20 minutes. In this game, they're just choosing to attack Yasuo to begin with. And I think that that's a a stronger look and a better look for them so far.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep visiting this bot lane again, because even though they finally decided to swap it up, because Poppy has to go into the top lane for that melee on melee action compared to against the Azir and Orianna, because she was at 7 CS when she left the lane, and that bot turret's already down 2 plates, so it was just not working out. Looks like they made the right rotation and now have Dragon control, surprisingly.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of having that strong side of the map where it is. They went up to the top lane, got a plate in exchange for 2, which isn't the best trade, but it's at least powered up the Ashe enough that she's got the call fields. Tendies will take away that Ocean Dragon, and that's a nice start for Middlesticks.
Yeah, I like how so far everything's gone on to the Master Yi, because I really see him hopefully taking this game to the next level, because if Yasuo gets the chance to have a huge team fight with the knockup, then they're just not going to have anything. Bot lane's going aggressive.
Oh, the stun doesn't quite connect there from Maximus. Nice sidestep by 39. Does have cleanse available as well, so even if that does connect, there's some options for safety. And we're seeing the poke that Azir and Ori can put out is a little bit bigger than the poke that Ashe can put out so far. Another stun doesn't quite connect from Maximus. He, is risking it because he's got the minion wave pushing right now.
Yeah, look at that poke from Ashe with the volley. Between the Comet and the volley itself, it just does so much damage with Orianna already below half health in the lane. Trying to see if anything exciting's going on. This Yuumi Yasuo is fascinating to me, because that just means they don't really have a jungler.
Yeah. The flash forward Maximus just kills 39. Not a chance to use either of the summoner spells. And the bot lane 2v2 going the way of Prodigium and Maximus so far.
I think 39 was a bit too confident with his cleanse, because he was way too far forward for that.
Oh, I love that step through from Liposuction lane, trying to prevent the dash back out of Buckler. Not quite enough damage there from the Poppy, but that was a good trade, especially considering the CS deficit that Liposuction lane's at.
I feel a very confident team.
Oh, lane's going to interrupt the recall. Oh, he's got Tendies. He's going to get the kill with the, the extra Q. He'll trade his life for that. I think he thought Tendies was in the back pocket, but he was just doing the scuttle crab there on the top side. And they know that, both smites are dead, so Tendies is just going to help himself to an extra jungle camp on that side.
I'm curious if Lipo will TP back into the lane or not. It looks like...
Oh, look at the amount of gold that Yasuo's earning from this. He's getting 4 gold per caster minion and 11 per melee right now.
Why? What? Why?
It reduces the amount of gold by 10, I guess, when you're it's like the most gold earning on your team with a jungle item.
That's what it is, yeah. That's not good at all. Like, his farm's really good, but there's nothing to show for it if you're not making the same amount of money from it. How do you see gold earned? Oh, it's X.
Yeah, so he's actually at a 500 gold deficit to Malzahar right now, despite having 20 more CS than him.
Right, and Orianna's at 60 CS, yet she has almost 200 more. So...
4 frames per minute. That's actually... Oh, he prevents the Orda ult. Liposuction lane, not quite going to be able to take that 1v1.
You should probably check out your stream. It seems frozen.
It says that it's 30 FPS.
Twitch is freaking out then.
Yeah, I think Twitch is shit in the bed.
Just to tell everybody what happened, Liposuction went in, almost got a kill on Ornn, and then Tendies on the Yi came into lane and mopped the floor, making it 2-1 for the Yi. Not sure what's going on with Twitch at the moment. Audio's going through bot lane. You guys are missing this. Azir went in.
Azir just went in. They're going to kill off Maximus. Prodigium's going to go down as well.
I mean, if you want to try and look into the Twitch thing, I can. Yeah, welcome to League of Legends audiobook number 1 of maybe 3. where I tell you the exact play-by-plays of exactly what's going on. No, Yasuo just killed a minion. He killed another minion. He got a third one. Okay, I'll stop that. Actually, right now the Poo Poo squad is pushing in the bot lane, and they might be pretty low, but at this point,